can see here, provisionally. So it's like, if I want to give you a synonym, it's like something temporarily. So when something is arranged or something that is accepted temporarily, not permanently, so we say provisionally. For example, I don't know, I provisionally accepted this program. So this way you can use it. Okay. Or for example, the meeting provisionally scheduled for example, Sunday. Okay, it means temporarily, not permanently. Well, now let's listen to a call Sean receives and answer questions 1, 2, 3. The first question, who is calling Sean and why? And how will Sean know how to find simply speaking? And what transport is he going to use to get to the meeting? Okay, so let's see.
1.3. Hello, Sean McPhee.
Hello, this is Catherine, Ivan Formanic's assistant. I'm calling about the meeting on Tuesday the 13th.
Oh, right. Thanks. I wanted to speak to you about that. I'm actually going to be in Prague already, as I've arranged to meet some other clients on the Monday.
Okay.
Can you tell me how I get to Simply Speaking? Is it best by taxi or public transport?
Public transport's fine. Let me know where you're staying and I'll email you a map and directions from your hotel.
Thanks. Another thing I wanted to check. How long are you scheduling the meeting for? There's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. Will I have time to catch that one, or should I take a later one?
We'll be finished by 2 at the latest. It only takes 20 minutes to get to the station, so you'll have plenty of time.
Thanks. I'll probably take a taxi to the station to be sure.
Okay. When you arrive at the company, give your name to reception and they'll send you up to us on the 5th floor. And let me know if you need a taxi and I'll book one for you.
That's very kind. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I need listen again.
Wow. Listen again? Of course, sure.
Yeah.
1.3. Hello, Sean McPhee.
Hello, this is Catherine, Ivan Formanic's assistant. I'm calling about the meeting on Tuesday the 13th.
Oh, right. Thanks. I wanted to speak to you about that. I'm actually going to be in Prague already, as I've arranged to meet some other clients on the Monday.
Okay.
Can you tell me how I get to Simply Speaking? Is it best by taxi or public transport?
Public transport's fine. Let me know where you're staying and I'll email you a map and directions from your hotel.
Thanks. Another thing I wanted to check. How long are you scheduling the meeting for? There's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. Will I have time to catch that one, or should I take a later one?
We'll be finished by 2 at the latest. It only takes 20 minutes to get to the show.
I'll probably take a taxi to the station to be sure.
Okay. When you arrive at the company, give your name to reception and they'll send you up to us on the 5th floor. And let me know if you need a taxi and I'll book one for you.
That's very kind. Thanks a lot.
Well, so this time, the first question, who's calling?
Yeah. It is assistant.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Catherine was, yeah, assistant and actually Evan's assistant. So, and why she's calling?
Because she received a request to schedule for the man, right?
No, actually, Sean and Evan talked about the meetings. Now, assistant is calling to confirm the time.
Oh,
yeah, because you know they agreed to have the meeting on, I think, 13. So actually, assistant is calling to confirm the meeting. And the second one, how will Sean know how to find simply speaking?
Yeah, I didn't guess the point in this in this question. Yeah.
First of all, so simply speaking, it's easy to understand way. So without, I don't know, complexity or something like this. And here, how we shall know how to find. So the answer is, I think she said she will mail a map and direction so that Sean can find easily. So assistant said that she would email a map and direction, as I remember. And the last one, what transport is it going to use to get the meeting?
Taxi.
Public transport. Yeah, of course. It was because she said public transport is better.
Yeah.
So public transport, of course. Well, and now let's keep going. We have the second part of this track. That is, what phrase does Sean use to inquire about transport, refer to the time of the train, and discuss the possibility of catching the train? What phrases does Catherine use to offer help with directions and a taxi? So here, I pause the audio so that you can write the answer, you can get the answers. And actually, you need to make some notes, so some details. Okay, so let's listen together. Well,
Yes.
1.3. Hello, Sean McPhee.
Hello, this is Catherine, Ivan Formanic's assistant. I'm calling about the meeting on Tuesday the 13th.
Oh, right. Thanks. I wanted to speak to you about that. I'm actually going to be in Prague already, as I've arranged to meet some other clients on the Monday.
Okay.
Can you tell me how I get to Simply Speaking? Is it best by taxi or public transport?
so inquire about transport. What did he say?
Sorry?
What did he say? Because, you know, we need to, have the phrase that he used.
Yeah. He needs to find the public transport to go to the meeting, right?
Of course, he said, can you tell me how I get to Simply Speaking? And said, is it best by taxi or public transport?
Can you explain me about the Simply Speaking?
As I told you, simply speaking is an understandable way, easy way to understand. So I'm asking you a question and I say, could you answer it simply speaking? Could you tell me, it means, please tell me in an understandable way so that I can easily understand. That is the meaning of simply speaking. So for example, I say something, now I want to paraphrase it. I give you a phrase and I say, simply speaking, it means let me clarify, let me explain and make it easier to understand. Simply speaking, yeah. So, Sean asked,
I just want to confirm about the meaning of Simply Speaking.
Of
That
course.
the way easy to understand and easy to know. Right.
Of course. Sometimes you talk in a way that maybe people don't understand, and then you can make it easier. So you say, simply speaking, it means let's make it a little easier so that you can understand. So that is the meaning of simply speaking. And so the phrase that Sean used is, can you tell me how I get to? Simply speaking, it's the best by taxi or public transport. So this is how to get to. Now I want to make it easier. Tell me which one is better, taxi or public transport. So this is the first phrase. Now we need the next phrase that refers to the time of the train. Let's see. Okay.
Public transport's fine. Let me know where you're staying and I'll email you a map and directions from your hotel.
Thanks. Another thing I wanted to check. How long are you scheduling the meeting for? There's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. We'll have...
So, train. So what did you say?
Yeah, refers to the time of the train, 30 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, he said there's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. So
yeah.
this is the phrase.
Time to catch that one, or should I take a later one?
We'll be finished by 2 at the latest.
So what, and this one discussed the possibility of catching, said.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah.
We'll be finished by 2 at the latest. It only takes 20 minutes to get to the station, so you'll have plenty of time.
Thanks. I'll probably take a taxi to the station to be sure.
Okay. When you arrive at the company, give
Later one.
We'll be finished by 2.
Thanks. Another thing I wanted to check. How long are you scheduling the meeting for? There's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. Will I have time to catch that one, or should I take a later one?
Will
I have time to catch that one, or wait for another one, the later one? So could you hear? So will I have, so this is will I have, but when we speak, especially quickly, it's like a will have time to catch that one. It means 3 o'clock. That one, or should I take a later one? So he asked if we have time to catch that one at 3 o'clock, or no, we need to wait for another one.
Before he had a question, he saw about the time he must to come before, right? That mean
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that mean he said about the situation that she had to come before 20 minutes early.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they're talking actually about public transport, the best way to get to the meeting. But, and Sean asked, okay, if you say public transport, so how about using the train? Because there is a train that leaves at 3. But if they have, and the girl said no, because yeah, they don't have time. I think 2:30 the meeting starts, so it's better to take taxi. So yes, they're discussing. So there is a train at 3 o'clock, and then Sean asked if he could catch this one or no, maybe the later one. But the girl, I think, didn't confirm. So let's listen to the rest of it. And now, what phrases does Catherine use to offer help with direction and taxi? So again, I need to,
Yeah. So my question is, what phrase that mean the vehicle or the way Catherine the way he used. I mean, can you explain me about the phrase in the
phrase means sentences.
Yeah.
Phrases are sentences. When we say phrase, all of them are sentences. The word phrase, yeah. And this question, actually, the meaning of this question is what sentences they use to inquire about transport, to refer to the time of train. So because of this, I'm typing the sentences on the word. So that is the meaning of it. Yeah.
And my thought in this question is find the way he choose, for example, relation or taxi. So answer the question that the phrase include direction or a taxi.
direction. So I can't get actually your point. Sorry, because I can't get your question. So it's like I can't understand what you mean. So it's like, okay, you are talking about the way to actually I don't know, but that is direction or so what? Now now we're gonna listen because actually we need to find the phrases that actually Catherine offer to actually help with direction and taxi. So at the beginning we heard, but it's not bad because we focused on the first part, so it's not bad to listen to actually Catherine, to pay attention to Catherine dialects. Okay, so listen.
Okay.
Be finished by 2 at the latest. It only takes 20 minutes to get to the station, so you'll have plenty of time.
Thanks. I'll probably take a taxi to the station to be sure.
Okay. When you arrive at the company, give your name to reception and they'll send you up to us.
1.3.
First direction.
Hello, Sean McPhee.
Hello, this is Catherine, Ivan Formanic's assistant. I'm calling about the meeting on Tuesday the 13th.
Oh, right. Thanks. I wanted to speak to you about that. I'm actually going to be in Prague already, as I've arranged to meet some other clients on the Monday.
Okay.
Can you tell me how I get to Simply Speaking? Is it best by taxi or public transport?
Public transport's fine. Let me know where you're staying and I'll email you a map and directions from your hotel.
Thanks.
So this one.
Yeah.
So direction. What did she say?
Yeah, public transport is the best, and can you use I'm not remember about the full of the sentences, but I know she mentioned that she the way, and that means the direction from the hotel to the meeting. Yeah,
of course. So it's like, you know, she said, of course. So the first one, the first offer public transport. Then she asked, okay, let me know. This is the phrase where you're staying, and I'll email a map.
Yeah.
Direction from your hotel. So now listen again to check this one.
No, it's that right. I only don't remember the full of the sentence.
Of course, it's normal, of course, because first they're talking too fast, and it's like, you know, actually, when listening to get details, so that is really important. The first one, we could get the context. So who's talking, why they're talking, where they are. This is the first one. This is like general listening. So we don't pay careful attention to the details. Here, the second one is actually looking for information and details. So we need to write some keywords. It's like, of course, when you need to use them to know, for example, I don't remember. So of course, I don't memorize every word. But when you say, where are you staying? I say, okay, she's saying where you're staying. So this way. So actually, I can make my sentence. So it's good to write some keywords. They can help you. So if you have, but of course, you can't memorize every word that you hear. Now, let's see about taxi.
Another thing I wanted to check. How long are you scheduling the meeting for? There's a train that leaves at 3 o'clock. Will I have time to catch that one, or should I take a later one?
We'll be finished by 2 at the latest. It only takes 20 minutes to get to the station, so you'll have plenty of time.
Thanks. I'll probably take a taxi to the station to be sure.
Okay. When you arrive at the company, give your name to reception and they'll send you up to us on the 5th floor. And let me know if you need a taxi and I'll book one for you.
That's
a taxi. So what did you say?
Let me know about the...
Let me know if you need a taxi and I'll book.
Yeah.
I'll take a taxi.
Yeah.
one for you.
Mm.
I'll book one for you.
Mm.
So this is actually the next and the last phrase that we could hear. Well, now, why we have this practice here? What's actually the reason of having this? So that is really easy because we're going to learn some phrases that we normally use. Now you know that when talking to someone, you can use these phrases. So how to use it? For example, if you want to ask about, I don't know, public or private transport, you can use this phrase or this question. Then how to ask about the time, or for example, how you can offer assistance. So different phrases. So now you have the phrases and you need to practice. So for example, if you want to offer any help, okay, let me know if you need, and now I want to change it. If you need a taxi, I say, let me know if you need any help. So it's good. So I can change it and I can use it in different contexts. For example, let me know if you need to, for example, reschedule your class. So just this way you can offer your assistance. And then when you want to ask for someone's address, okay, for example, now I'm staying here, so how to say, let me know is really good. Of course, there are different phrases. So let me know, please inform me, or for example, different phrases that you can use, polite, formal, and that's really good to use them. So let me know where you're staying. Okay, let me know your availability. So that is, please give me your available time. So that is a good way that you can use these phrases, but you need to practice.
Yeah, and we can use let me know in the informal and formal situation.
Of course, formal informal. Yeah, that's really good, and we normally use it. Let me know, or please inform me is another, maybe more formal than let me know, but you don't need, because let me know, especially when talking, please inform me is like writing form. When you're writing someone in the formal context, you can use it in formal situation. But let me know, it's really good phrase to be used speaking, writing, especially speaking.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And yeah, I remember a word that could you or could we is we can use in informal situation, right?
Of course, could. So just let me say something, because unfortunately there is a misunderstanding, and I normally say sometimes I watch some videos on YouTube from different teachers, or I don't know, people who teach English. They say can, no, could. For example, if you go to somewhere like restaurant, don't say can, it's not polite. Yes, it is. So we can say it's good, it's okay, and we use it. We use can, but could is actually, it can be used in formal situation. Could is more formal and of course more polite. So that's really good. Could you tell me? Could you give me? That's really good. Okay. If you don't want to ask directly, for example, I want to say that please send me the information. Please provide me with some information. I say, I would appreciate it if you could send me, for example, information sooner, okay, or earlier. This is actually indirect way. Now, I'm not happy with the situation, so I don't say I would really, appreciate it. I say, please send me. Okay, please send me the information as soon as possible. So this is actually the ways it depends. Sometimes, for example, you're talking to your colleague, you are angry with the situation. So I don't say I would appreciate it with, it's like, okay, just send it to me. So it's better to be direct, even in formal context. So please, it's really good. Please send me the information. Please provide me with some information as soon as possible. So this is, or no, you want to ask if it's possible, if it's okay, I would appreciate it. If you could, for example, I would appreciate it if you could reschedule your course for another day. So which means I'm asking you, please do it, or no, teacher, please reschedule because I can't. So this is directly asking. Get it?
Yeah. Yes.
So it is really good. Well, and now let's see. Again, we have listening. The session. Okay, so again, we have listening. Okay. Well, so here we have, again, writing an email. So it's not bad. So whenever, if you have time, so I don't say now or tomorrow. So it's not bad. So whenever you have time, just try to write and send it to check. I can check your writing and help maybe sometimes, because yes, you can say that, okay, I can get help from ChatGPT. That's really good. But don't forget, you're not human. So sometimes it's really different. Yeah. So it's better to check. And now, so we have nothing to do with email and writing. So let's see. Tell me about people's name. Are you good at remembering people's name and I don't know, contact details? How about faces? Are you good at remembering faces? Because I'm awful. I forget. How about you? Are you good at remembering people's names, faces, contact details?
Hello.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I have a lot of your point because I have disconnected. So can you say okay,
of
in
course.
Practically
Are you
speaking.
good at? Yeah. Can you hear me now? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
I.
Are you good at remembering people's names and contact details or faces?
Used to.
Yeah.
That means so many years. About 10 years ago, I think I can remember any people I have met. I can remember their name and their face. When I at the first time, and when I when I see or meet them again, I can.
You're right.
I can. I can remember them, but for
You
now
used to.
I don't know. I'm very hard to remember the name. I
know.
don't know. Yeah.
I know. And
Yes. Yeah. It hard to remember the name of the people.
of course, it's hard.
For now.
So
Yeah.
you used to, first of all, you are talking about something in the past. So don't forget about using used to. I used to remember 10 years ago. It means something in, but not now. So used to is really good. And exactly, so I have the same, because when you were talking, I was thinking about myself. Yes, maybe 10 years ago, I don't know, maybe really smart. I don't know, like intelligence about names and faces, but not now. So I forget names, or especially faces. And you know, for example, the first time I meet someone and I say hello, it's really warm, Kylie, and I don't know, friendly. The second time I forget and I say, who was that? I don't remember. So I don't know, maybe it's something related to our age. Who knows? So like some sign. Okay, do you think we have techniques for helping, I don't know, to remember names when we meet people? Do you think there are techniques?
Yeah, I think yes. If we want to remember the name, I think yeah, in some meeting, in some meeting when the people, when the partner, they introduce about themselves. So I try to order from them, in the first and second and third, with the first letter of their name.
Of course.
But when I try to order to remember, I think it may improve my memorize, so I can remember better. Yeah.
Of course, it's really good. And do you agree that actually I don't know, it mostly depends on people's character. I don't know, the first
Yeah.
impression that you get, that is really important. Some people, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, I can say they have a really, strong, I can
Yeah.
say, yeah, the
Yes.
strong
Yes.
communication skills, so you can remember them even after the first time that you met. But some
Yes.
people know, like,
Yeah.
for example, I remember that especially when we have group classes, so it's like different students. The first session, you meet someone, you see, actually, you have someone in your class and you don't forget the name. Because
Yeah.
actually that person have really strong, I don't know, like maybe influence, maybe, I don't know, like communication skills. So I think it depends. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Well, now let's listen to 3 conversations and answer questions again for each one. Number 1, how does each speaker give their contact details? Number 2, why do they want to keep in contact with each other? So the reason and how. So
Yeah.
let's listen. 1.4.
1.4. 1.
Let me take your name and number, and I'll let you know when we're having another exhibition.
That's great, thanks. Here's my card.
2.
Can I have Susie's number and email address? I want to invite her to the next training day.
Sure, they're in my phone, so I'll send you her contact details by text. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine. That way I'll have your new mobile number too.
3.
It was great meeting you again. Let's get together again next month. I have an email address for you, but I'm not sure if it's current.
No, you've probably got my old one, but I've got yours, so it's probably easiest if I email you when I get back to the office.
Okay, great.
Well, the first one, first conversation, so how does the first one?
The first one is name, so and credit card.
Yeah, business card. No credit card. No, of course we don't give credit card information.
Yeah.
Never ever. Yeah, so business card, of course. And why they want to keep in contact? What was the reason? Do you remember?
In the first one is invite to the group of class or team. Yeah. Right.
No, it was about the first one was about the next exhibition. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think the next exhibition, the second one wanted to invite Susie, I remember. So the second one, the way by
phone for inviting training and
by text. No,
yeah,
not call.
By text. Yeah, by text. Yeah.
And the last one?
Email.
Yeah.
And, email. And they will confirm at the when they back to office.
To get together, yeah, they wanted to get together, again. Yeah. Get together again. Yeah. Oh, change the color. It's white. Okay, well. And now the last one, listen again and match these phrases to each goal. Okay, so let's listen again.
1.4. 1.
Let me take your name and number, and I'll let you know when we're having another exhibition.
That's great, thanks. Here's my card.
2.
Can I have Susie's number and email address? I want to invite her to the next training day.
Sure, they're in my phone, so I'll send you her contact details by text. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine. That way I'll have your new mobile number too.
3.
It was great meeting you again. Let's get together again next month. I have an email address for you, but I'm not sure if it's current.
No, you've probably got my old one, but I've got yours, so it's probably easiest if I email you when I get back to the office.
Okay, great.
Well, so, number 2.
Code 3.
Very good. Number 3.
Code 2.
2 and 4.
Code 3.
No, it was 2. Because, can I have Susie's number? Then he said, yeah, I'll send you her contact detail by text. So both 2. 5.
Code 3.
Yeah, and the last one? Here's my card.
Code
1. Contact 1. Okay, very good. Well, okay, so match phrases now in 1 to 6 to categories. So which one can be used for asking for detail? So which one? Asking
for.
Yeah, can I have and? This one. Because, you're asking for, I have an email, but I'm not sure if it's actually correct. So please provide me with new information. So I'm asking for new. So this one can be and this one.
Yeah.
Let me take your name and number. So 1, 2, and 4. All these phrases can be used to ask for detail. Yeah. And giving details, now I want to give you details.
3.
Okay. Actually, no. Giving detail, it means I give you. So for example, here's my card. Okay. So here's my phone number. So I give you. But this one, the last one, 3 and 5. Okay, I send you her. So it means I will provide you. So this is the process of, so when I give you, I directly give you, but actually we have a process of giving, like, I'll send you. So this is details. Okay, so this is something different. Okay, so 3 and 5. We will talk about these phrases and some others, because there are some other ways that you can use to give detail, ask for information, and we'll talk about them. Unfortunately, not now because we have no time. So we need to skip this part for the next session. And do you have any questions related to this one?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's skip this one for the next session. And again, we talk about it. So have a wonderful day, working day, fruitful, and see you.
Yeah, thank you. See you on next time.
Of course. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye.